Hi there, my name's Dr Pete Stebbins and I'm a workplace psychologist and founder of the High Performance Teams program. I've spent the last 20 years working with people with common psychological problems, helping them to fit in better, or helping people tap into their incredible potential so they could stand out more. I've also spent many years researching resilience and coping with change from an individual, teams and organisational perspective, and I've used these insights to develop the High Performance Teams program, which we've successfully implemented in a range of healthcare, government and education settings. In the last 4 years though, I've been completely focused on building high performance schools, rolling out the High Performance Teams program with over 1,000 leaders across more than 200 schools. So my passion is about building high performance teams in schools, starting at the top, building a clear, visible strategy that can then enable transformation so that every staff member is in a high performance team and the students benefit accordingly. And when it comes to high performance teams, I'm obsessed with clarity. Clarity for individuals within the team about one, how they fit in together to engage and maximize their psychological safety and professional feedback, and two, how they stand out together to understand their vision and purpose and achieve their goals and stretch goals. You know, what makes the High Performance Teams program unique is the twin focus on both achievement and engagement. Getting teams to achieve, of course, is about understanding their vision and purpose, as well as how to action plan the goals and stretch goals they want to achieve. And getting engagement, of course, is about helping teams understand each other and improve their trust, collaboration and feedback by leveraging the diversity within the team and understanding each person's work-life context. When it comes to being a part of a high-performance team, I describe it as driving confidently down a superhighway, really safe and really fast. It's the opposite of driving down some congested street with crazy drivers going too slow, too fast, no apparent road rules, and you're just hoping everybody's using common sense. And the problem, of course, is common sense isn't common. So what I do is I work with teams to build their own superhighway and their own shared understanding of those road rules so that they can go super safe and super fast towards their goals. A recent example of this was when I was working with a school that was establishing teaching teams known as PLTs, or Professional Learning Teams. Now, establishing teams obviously is a great idea, but the problem they had was that the road rules weren't clear. You see, the teams were too big, they weren't meeting regularly enough. When they did meet, they were over-focused on training, and the ground rules for how to get along with one another and give each other feedback were unclear. As a result of rolling out the High Performance Teams program across the school, there was some significant uplift in job satisfaction, in team performance, and importantly, in student achievement, all within a 12-month time frame. So what I do is deliver the High Performance Teams program in schools. It's a 12-month program where we work with the school's leadership team to build high performance teams across the entire workforce, from frontline teaching staff to middle leaders and administrative and support staff. That way every staff member belongs to a high performance team, a place where they can both fit in and stand out together. You know, one of the big challenges I hear school leaders and regional administrators talk about is poor student data, particularly things around academic achievement, attendance and behaviour, and the impact this has on their school's reputation. Sometimes these school leaders assume that the poor student data relates to perhaps teachers not keeping up with best practice in quality teaching and learning in the classroom. So as a consequence of that, they then increase the amount of training they expect teachers to do in an already pretty crowded training schedule. The problem with this, of course, is training then monopolises teacher-team meetings, and there's no opportunity for them then to collaborate around ways of working, understanding their collective purpose, and dealing with their hot issues, proactively managing problems in the classroom or with students. Another reason there's such an emphasis on training is that sometimes school leaders fear that if we had open-ended discussions, albeit structured discussions in team meetings, they degenerate into whinging and complaining sessions, when this wouldn't be the case at all if they had the right road rules in place, where these kinds of discussions can be really helpful, supportive and solution focused. The problem, of course, with this over-focus on training within teaching team meetings and under-focus on teacher support strategy is that teachers actually get more stressed. And when they get more stress, they deteriorate or breaks down the quality of the relationships they have with their students. And I believe we need to fix this because every child deserves a champion teacher in their lives, someone who'll care for them and teach them at their level. To do this, we need to make sure every teacher belongs to a high-performance team, a place where they can fit in together and be supported and stand out together to deliver world-class education to each and every student. And if every team in every school becomes a high-performance team, then we will be giving all our students a brighter and better future.